you go for that Viking look. It's just too hard to maintain. Just a real good cleanup so I don't look homeless. Right now I look homeless. People are probably gonna be thinking this dude's crazy for doing it, but it took me almost 4 hours to get here today. But again, I'll drive for quality. Been watching a lot of the videos and it just seems like a great morale for all the team and everything here, and I just want to be a part of that. You know, the guys out there, they want to be pampered too, and I'm one of them. And it's, you work hard for your money and you know, you want to feel good. So that's why I'm here.
What can I do for you?
So I basically just wanted to get a cleanup. I've been, for the last year and a half or so, I've just been pulling it back, and it's getting to the point where I need it really cleaned up.
Okay.
That's gonna be a number 2, number 3 up on the sides.
And do you kind of want to wear the same kind of hairstyle on top a little bit? Like obviously shorter, but you want to kind of come over to the left-hand side?
Yeah.
What are we doing with the beard today?
Clean it up on the jawline, maybe take off about half the length in the front.
Okay.
Get off all the bushiness, but just a real good cleanup. So I don't look homeless.
All right, yeah, I got you. You're the only person that didn't cancel today. Like my books were full and everybody else was like, I'm actually gonna stay home today. And I was like, it's fine, like I understand. But I was like, the guy driving 5 hours is gonna make it here
made it
before the people living 10 minutes down the street.
Still made it. There it is, take it off.
There it is.
It's coming.
My wife was saying, you gotta bring me some hair back. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, I don't even know how long I've been growing it out for. It's
long. You got a lot of hair.
It's been a while. You go for that Viking look and everything like that, which was going for a period of time, but it's just too hard to maintain. It's just, plus summertime coming and.
He's like, summer's coming.
Summer's coming.
I'm like, have you looked out that summer's coming?
Summer's like next week.
I had been watching the videos for years, and like when I first started growing a mustache, I wanted to learn how to take care of it. I was just shopping around looking for barbers in Austin. Nothing was really working. And I saw one of Jesse's videos and I was like, shit, he's in Austin? I'm in Austin. So when I moved here, I had hair down to my shoulders. It was not a good look. So I just came here and I was like, hey man, I've seen you cut hair for years. I've seen you do a lot better with a lot worse. So just make it happen. So he did. And yeah, I really like it. It's the haircut he's been giving me the last couple months is great. So this is when I knew I was in good hands. Every time I talk to a barber and I'm like, yo, I have a big head. Can you make it not look so big? They're always like, no, it's not big. Don't worry, you don't have a big head. But I know I do. So when I walked in, Jesse's like, what do you want? And I was like, I have a big head. He's like, you do. Let's make that work.
That's what I was gonna say. That's why we do that, a nice squared silhouette to kind of distract from this big head.
Exactly, and it works. It's all good.
Start with my 3 here, and I take this up pretty high, and this is what starts our square, if you will.
You got a real full shop today.
Yeah, man.
Usually I come on like Saturday right before they close, and it's usually just me, Jesse, Bob, and his dogs.
Make them shush or I'm gonna eat them for dinner, man. I'm gonna have some Aoki soup later.
Bob's so pissed. They're just yapping at each other.
There's Bob, wrangling his animals, wrangling his beasts.
Usually they're pretty chill, I gotta say.
Aoki likes to talk.
This is for the Blow Your Back Out channel.
The man Cisco. Yeah, I got to come and see him. You know, he always makes me look good. When you look good, you feel good, right? So, you know, yeah. We like to talk about travel stuff, and one of our running jokes is like, you know, I almost had to break down and like get a cut somewhere else between times coming to see you, and you know, usually I hold out. Yeah. But occasionally I've had a bad one, yeah.
He's getting a little fuzzy.
A little fluffy.
What do you want to do?
Same thing.
Kind of like the mohawk. Kind of still keep the lines in the back.
Yeah.
Do kind of like a nice high taper on this side and then trim a little bit off the top.
Yeah, a little bit off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been cutting it like this for a long time. I think the first time I did it, I lost a bet to some 5th graders. Some of the kids had their hair cut like that, and I was like, if you guys pass this thing, I'll cut my hair like yours. But then I liked it. I just kept it. But sometimes we'll put like some lines or
Some lines. Yeah, it's
Stuff
always
like that,
it's
yeah.
always pretty interesting.
yeah, it's fun.
Are you a teacher? Is that your profession?
I was, yeah. When I had those kids, I taught elementary school. So I mean, that's 11 years ago, 12 years ago now.
Here I'm going with 1.5 blade, just creating that mohawk shape for him. Just getting rid of all this bulk on the side.
Let's go talk a lot about traveling.
Yeah.
Is traveling a passion?
For sure.
Dude, I was blown away when we went to your house for your birthday.
Oh yeah.
And we
Yeah,
walk in through the back, and there's like a
That
whole
map?
wall. It's like this big old map of the world, and it's all these pins just scattered everywhere. I'm just like,
Yeah, when we moved in that place, we put that up.
How many countries have you been to?
25, 30 maybe? Not that many, but
I mean,
yeah, we
that's
love
a
it.
lot.
Yeah, we love it, man. I mean, it's like, and before I met my wife, I don't think I knew to care about it very much.
How'd you find out about Beardbrand?
You know what? I want to say on YouTube, the video just popped up and I started, I watched that one, and before I know it, I watched more and more and more of them. But yeah, my wife was saying that she's like, I'm tired of seeing videos on the TV of nothing but Beardbrand. Because I'd sit there and watch going, hey, I like that cut. Hey, I like that cut.
The
Look at
whole
that dude.
YouTube algorithm,
Yeah.
Beardbrand.
Yeah. Hopefully it's mainly gray that's falling on the floor.
You've had quite a bit fall on the floor.
Oh, did it? No, I keep telling everyone, it's like, I don't care what color it is as long as I still have it. That's all I care about.
It's a good thing.
And when it starts going, I'm just gonna shave my head.
It's funny, my cousin actually asked me this weekend when I saw him, he's like, what's up with all the gray in your beard? And I was like, I got like 3 gray hairs in my beard. Like, chill out. It's like a two-face right now.
Wow.
It's like half business, half like hipster.
Yeah.
Did I just start a new trend? Is this the new hipster undercut? I'm just gonna like put everything on an even playing field first.
Okay.
And then we can kind of adjust from there if we want to go shorter.
Okay. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Feeling nervous, Jeff?
Not at all. Actually, complete opposite. I'm like totally relaxed right now. Because I know I'm in good hands.
When did you start growing this mustache, man?
This iteration, like September. I've done it a couple times, but I don't know, it gets too long and I always like mess up the trimming and then I just shave the whole thing off. But now, I think I figured out how to trim it, and I'm also like using a different oil, Beardbrand oil, plug. So yeah, it's been going. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it. I think I'm gonna keep it at least till Halloween. Do a little Freddie Mercury, and then we'll see.
I've had this mustache for 4 years. It's just a part of me now.
Yeah.
Even like somebody was like, dude, I thought you always had it. I was like, no, it's not. It's really relatively new if you know me for a while.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm in sales. I just came from, I was actually late when I walked in. I thought Jesse was mad at me for being late. He was just asking me to do the video. My favorite thing about Jesse cutting my hair is he never lets me see myself until the end.
That's
He
totally
always-
not on purpose, but it can be on purpose.
It's hilarious.
I just need the mirror to cut hair, you know?
No, I get it. But every time I turn around, I'm like, oh, cool, I'm back. It's so funny. Every time I get a haircut, I'm like, I said it already, but like, I'm back, let's go. Like, I just feel, I don't know, walking out, I always just have like extra confidence. I'm just feeling good, so. And I also like it. It's just fun being here, talking, shooting the shit. But yeah, I already feel lighter. I don't know. It's weird. My hair really does grow fast.
My boy Mattel, he's like fallen in love with like travel photography stuff and like nature photography, glaciers, icy like mountains in the background. So I don't know if he's like North Pole or Antarctica or something, or Greenland. I don't know.
He made it past the wall.
I guess, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, he made it past the wall.
The Antarctica ice wall.
Thomas?
Conspiracy talk, bro, right here.
You into aliens?
Am I?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not just maybe, right? It's like, it seems mathematically impossible that we would be alone in the universe.
Who's the dominant species, Kenny? Aliens or humans?
Yeah. Second.
You go to the barbershop and you start talking about aliens, politics, nothing's off the table.
True story.
Oh yeah.
Just going for the kill.
I just want to make a clean silhouette. Like that's my biggest thing. Is like I want things that just like lay nicely, no matter like what angle you kind of look at his face from. This is one of those beards you want to take your time with. Like you don't want to really just cut too much off.
I think even with you taking some of the length off, it looks fuller now.
Yeah, no, that's a big thing with beards. Is they look a lot fuller when you shorten them up sometimes.
Yeah.
And you say you like it on the lip line, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This one's my favorite. I like this one. It's gonna be called Tree Ranger. You like that one?
Yeah.
But I always recommend starting with about a thumb. You know what I mean? Like a thumb fingerprints. Make sure to get it hot within your hands, like emulsify it, get it going. Start in the middle of your hair to the back, just because this is where all your wave is back here. Some people tend to start with the front and then all the product's sitting up there and it never, transfers to the back. And then we're gonna go ahead and match the beard oil with what we put in your hair so you can have the same scent. And his beard is already very soft and very straight, so it's one of those things where we don't need to do much, just kind of get it in there. Always comb it out at the end.
Got Lunchables with my name on it after this, man. Sheesh.
I haven't had Lunchables in a minute.
Them pizza Lunchables go hard, dude.
No, you're right. Probably should have asked this at the very beginning. Am I allowed to curse? Okay. Because I can't. Basically, if I can't swear, I'm. I don't know how to express myself. So funny though. Every time I tell people like where I get my hair cut, I tell them like, yeah, like I used to watch your videos. It's so sick. Now I'm in one. It's pretty cool. How does your arm not get tired? I've been wondering that.
This helps.
Okay.
Yeah. I also work out, so.
Oh,
Okay. All right. My fault.
What are you doing, Jesse?
I'm getting swole, dude. I'm getting swole. I'm doing my barber reps. I don't want it. Get some styling paste, and we're just gonna kind of mess it up in his hair there. We don't need a lot. Future
Okay.
Brendan, this is how you do your
Yes.
hair in the morning, all right?
I don't know why. I think it's because like the last boom.
Being a sports fan, it sounds like. Did that contribute to any of this hairstyle? Like just maintaining this hairstyle throughout the... I feel like it's a very soccer.
I love the game. I like soccer. And I mean, until like pandemic time, I played in, co-ed old people league. So sure, yeah, it makes me feel like fantasy that I'm some sort of an athlete or something like that.
Like I remember watching Brazil or the World Cup '98 when Ronaldo had the little patch
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
I had that haircut as a kid. We had Bob with his dyed hair era a couple months ago, and I'm like, yeah, there goes Neymar right there.
Yeah, right.
I use a little old money styling balm here, the old one.
amazing. I definitely recommend coming here. Kenneth really definitely took his time and listened to everything that I had to say, and I couldn't be happier with his work. I will definitely be coming back, even with the journey that I did have to make to get here, but just the overall professionalism and just the whole staff was excellent.
It was cool. I've never been on camera like that. Finally joined the history books of Beardbrand. The last like 2 days before I get a cut again, I always forget how to style it, so now I have a video forever and I'll never have to ask him again. Jesse's the best in Austin, best I've ever been to. I tell everybody, yeah, I just tell them to come here.
Always a good time, always a good experience. You know, whenever we were talking about like conversation and like, you know, everything's on the table in the barbershop, I think that is one thing that I forget how much I enjoy about it. You know, it's like, it's good to come in and look good and get a good haircut, but it's like camaraderie.
I'll just keep spinning.
All right, now walk a straight line.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been growing my hair out for a while, and I didn't know what to do with it. Didn't want to buzz it off again.
12 years ago was the last actual haircut you had
From a barber, yeah.
I know, we're gonna have to charge him by the pound. Ain't that right, Bob?